Hey everybody, how y'all doing? It's Steve coming at you. I hope you're having a great day. I'm not going to stay on here long with you all. I have been a little under the weather the last few days, which is why you haven't heard from me. But I have been keeping up with what's been going on. So I hope everybody out there is doing well, having a great weekend, and enjoying yourselves this fine weekend. I also hope you had a wonderful 4th of July as well. But I ran across the stories because we all know with Elon Musk wanting to buy Twitter and how that was initially just driving the Twitterati's and the Twitter lefties and Wokistan insane. What's funny now, as I'm sure you guys probably heard, and again, please forgive me. I know if I sound a little weird, my voice is a little scratchy. I'm still a little under the weather. I'm recovering, but I wanted to just discuss this really quickly. The story of Elon Musk wanted to pull out of his Twitter deal, and the reason why he wants to pull out of that deal is because Twitter has not been straight with him, according to Elon Musk and his representatives. He has repeatedly asked for uh, people to them to share information with him on Twitter regarding the number of bots they have. Now, according to Twitter, they only had what 5% they said of of the millions and millions and millions of Twitter users, only 5% were bots. Well, as it turns out, Elon doesn't believe that's true, and neither do I, and neither do most people, to be honest. So after just weeks and weeks and weeks of kind of playing cat and mouse with these guys to get the information he needs to check the data and have them open up the books and open up the records so he can check it out, Twitter's apparently just been kind of dragging their heels. So Elon's like, you know what? I'm just going to pull out of this deal. And what's funny about that is the people who didn't want Elon to have it in the first place are now threatening to sue him if he doesn't allow the deal to go through because Elon was getting ready to pay way too much for Twitter. He offered him over $54 a share. I think right now it's trading at $34 a share. So the shareholders are going to make $20 a pop on that alone if it's held. But this news broke this weekend. So imagine what Twitter stock is going to look like tomorrow above by hearing that Elon Musk wants to pull out. And so I would just share the story because Twitter apparently is very worried about this to the point where they have hired some pretty big law firms to help them deal with it. And so we're going to look at this story together, guys, and we'll start with reading it from the top. Uh, Twitter, and this is from Business Insider, by the way. Twitter just hired a big name law firm to sue Elon Musk for dropping out of the $44 billion takeover bid, report says. This was by Hannah Towie and Dominic Ruder a couple hours ago. Twitter cited one of the world's top corporate law firms to sue Elon Musk. That's something by Bloomberg, says Bloomberg. But here we go. Twitter has hired Wachtel, Lipton, Rosen, and Katz LLP to sue Elon Musk over his move to terminate his $44 billion deal the, to acquire the app. Sources familiar with the matter tell Bloomberg. The firm specializes in merger litigation and has connections to the Delaware court system where the case will be tried. Twitter plans to file a lawsuit against the Tesla CEO early this week. This sources told Bloomberg. Now, the reason why, because they know that the moment, the moment the news comes out, the moment the markets open, rather, Twitter's done. Twitter's done. The moment the markets open and they find out that Elon Musk, or they basically deal with the information that Elon Musk is pulling out of the Twitter deal, it's going to leave a lot of people who are involved in Twitter go, okay, this whole thing is pretty sus, and start pulling money. And Twitter stands to lose a lot of money by having Elon Musk pull out. Now, Musk himself will be represented by Quinn Emanuel Urquhart, I hope I pronounced that right, and Sullivan LLP. The law firm successfully won a defamation trial for the billionaire back in 2019. So he has his own pretty good litigation as it seems. Representatives for Twitter and Wachtel, Lipton, and Rose and Katz, why do they have to keep doing that? Did not immediately respond to insiders' request to comment. Twitter's board said in a statement on Friday that it was committed to closing the transaction at the price and terms agreed upon, and that it would be pursuing legal action to enforce the deal. We are confident we will prevail in the Delaware Court of Chancery, the board said. Musk's central objection in recent weeks has been over the data and the method is used to estimate the number of fake accounts on the platform. His lawyers argued that he did not waive his right to inspect this information when he elected not to look at it before signing the merger agreement. The lawyers claim that Musk's analysis so far indicates the percentage of false accounts is wildly higher than 5%, contrary to Twitter's disclosures in its financial reports. So here's the real crux of the matter. Here's the real deal. Twitter could be in a lot of trouble, not just financially, but legally. Because if they have been lying, which we all know they have been, there's no way that only 5% of the accounts on Twitter are bots. And Elon knows that. And pretty soon, if they're forced to open the records, everybody's going to know that. And that means the value that Twitter has is significantly reduced. And this could be essentially kind of a move on Elon's part because he way overpaid for Twitter. But I understand he made that move to force essentially investors to agree with his takeover. But now he's finding out, well, this isn't 5%. Me personally, I think 40 to 50% of the accounts on Twitter are fake or bots or something else. They're not real people. Twitter does not want to release that information, which is why they've been dragging their feet. But not only will they be in trouble with the deal that Elon Musk has struck with them, they'll be in trouble with their investors, and they could be in trouble with the law. It's from a standpoint of fraud and defrauding not just investors but vendors and people who advertise on that site. So it could get ugly for Twitter real quick. Legal experts told Insider Musk is facing considerable legal fight, including a possible $1 billion breakup fee as he attempts to walk away from the deal. If he has to pay the $1 billion breakup fee, I don't think he's going to be all upset about that. If it'll save him $53 billion, yeah. But I think if he has to go that $1 billion breakup fee route, he's going to make sure everybody knows how fake Twitter is. Twitter is not a real place, people, for those of you who didn't know. And so that's really pretty much the crux of the story. It's a pretty quick story. Elon Musk is not happy. I love that picture. Elon Musk is not happy with the way Twitter has been dealing with him. And I'd be pissed too. If I'm offering to pay you $54 billion for your product, you better give me everything I need to know about that product. And they don't want to do that because the cat's going to be out of the bag the moment they get caught. So that's pretty much what I wanted to share with you guys. I'd love to get your thoughts on it. What do you think's going on with Elon and Twitter? You leave your comments below. Like I said, I look forward to talking to you guys again soon. I'm hoping to heal up soon so I can get back to doing more videos soon as well. Y'all take care. Hope y'all have a great day.